Hey guys, Robert Lunt here, Realty ONE Group MVP, and today I'm coming to you with volume 3 of success stories, guys. In this series, this is where I'm gonna do quite a few of these actually, but this is my third one filming today, and that's gonna be it for today. That'll be it for this week, and then we'll resume this next week. And we'll do some more. So I think these are kind of fun. I think we've seen enough of me walking through houses, walking through communities. You know, I think we get the gist of it, that there's a lot of communities, there's a lot of new construction houses, there's a lot of, different amenities, a lot of different incentives, a lot of different types of communities, different types of homes, different types of builders, different parts of town. We've got something for everybody, guys. Different styles of everything. So I want to switch it up, do a little something else, and maybe do some fun stuff. I was gonna do a pizza video, Parish pizza video with my buddy. I think I'm gonna do that next week, where we're gonna start filming that, and we start rating pizzas in Parish. So. Get ready for that one. That should be cool. I think there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 pizza places I can think of that I could rate. But in order to be in this video, guys, in order to be in that video, these pizza places have to be gluten-free. So if there's one you can think of, there's one you want me to review, put it in the comments below, guys. In Parish, so Parish, Florida. I think in Parish Pizzeria, Papa John's. Might throw Jets in there, even though it's technically Palmetto. Got Marco's, which is technically Palmetto, but pretty much on the border there. I mean, I'm there in that area all the time. Michelangelo's. I don't think Ferraro's is gonna make the cut because they don't have gluten-free pizza. So shame on you, Ferraro's, for not having gluten-free pizza. I see a gluten-free sign in front of your restaurant, but I think all you have is gluten-free pasta. So it is what it is. So guys, today's success stories, volume 3. And this is where I tell about transactions that kind of were going south in other directions, and were shaky situations, but ended up getting either under contract or to the finish line, got closed already. So this was one I did like 3 months ago. This one was special to me. Some friends of mine, one of my best friends, him and his family, they were looking for their first house. So, and they had another realtor. They were looking down. They live in the Venice, Northport area. I'm familiar with that area. I've done some flips down there, done some sales. My wife's family is from there. She's from there. So I'm very familiar with Northport, Port Charlotte. I was just showing houses there the other day. Actually, that's where you can get new construction. That is, no HOA, no CDD. So they were originally with another realtor looking for, they've been renting for 10 years. They've been in the same house, like a little 3-bedroom, 1 bath, I think, with a 1-car garage, dated, and he's almost like a general contractor. He's a licensed union carpenter in Massachusetts, and now he helped me on my first like 30 flips, and then through my clients he was able to build up his business, and through the houses that I flipped and sold to people, he was able to build up his network, get referrals, and get that word of mouth going, and now he's slammed. And now he's not working for wholesale dollars with me. He's getting that retail money with all the, doing all the top-notch jobs, like doing the beams and the ceilings. He does for my clients. He'll take out Now, he's reasonable, don't get me wrong, but he'll take out your carpets, put all LVP, do your stairs, whatever you want, guys. Put the beams in the tray ceilings. You want crown molding. You want to add cabinets. You want to do accent walls. I got a guy. So yeah, it was like, I remember he called me, and then he was like, I honestly didn't even know he was looking for, I mean, I kind of knew, like, I didn't know he was actively looking for a house. So he had been working with another realtor, and they were looking at resales. And so they were looking at these resale homes, and he just wasn't being advised properly. I mean, they weren't telling him, dude, you can buy a new construction house in Northport, in Port Charlotte, and have a brand new house, pick of the litter, low interest rate, no closing costs. They were taking him around to these resales and having to negotiate on repairs. So then, he called me. He's like, dude, I need your help. But for this realtor, they're messing around, blah, 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 because they went under contract on something that went south. Something happened. He didn't like it, whatever. Blame the realtor, got rid of that realtor, and was like, yo, I need your help. So literally went down there, and in one day, found him a house, got him under contract. So one day, that's all it took me. I listened to what he wanted. I knew what he wanted. I knew the right move, and I was like, bro, you gotta look at this house. You gotta look at this new construction. Yeah, I was like, it's more square footage than you're looking at. It's a little bit more money, but the interest rate is like 2 points less. You're gonna get a 4.99, not a 6.5, or a 6.2, and you're gonna have no closing costs. So you don't have to pay, that money out of pocket. You can use that for your down payment, use it for furniture, use it for upgrades when you move in, guys. So that money that you had stashed away for that, use it for other things. We looked at one resale. I was like, dude, mold. I was like, mold. Old. You got to redo this. You got to redo that. I was like, this house, are you kidding me? I was like, are you kidding me, bro? I was like, so I started taking all these new construction houses. Like, you can get this house. You can get this house. He didn't understand. So like, it's first time buying a house. So I helped him to see the light, and then it was on, and then we went to Adams Homes in Northport, and then they sent me around to they got a whole inventory list of different houses. So we went, looked at all these different ones, and then finally we found the right one on the right street, the biggest one that they had, and the location he wanted to be, near where he wanted to be, for a payment less than he was thinking he was going to pay. And it was a win. It was a win, guys. And we put that on the contract, closed in 30 days, and they're in their first brand new house, living the life, guys. Happy family, got more space, more rooms than they had, more bathrooms, extra bathroom. They've got an office, extra bedroom now because they had a new baby not too long ago. I think they're planning on having another baby. So that was what happened there, guys. They needed a bigger house, and I was like, bro, you should have called me, man. You should have called me, bro. But yeah, guys. So make sure you're watching my other success stories. I did volume 1 and volume 2 today. Check out my educational playlist that I have. If you're new to buying properties, guys, if you're new to buying houses, you're a first-time buyer, or you're just, you're from another state and you want to understand some of the things, I got a lot of tutorials on there about Florida, about electromagnetic fields, about flooding, about storm prep, about frequently asked questions, guys, insurance. All that stuff is on that playlist, guys. I'm gonna keep these success stories coming your way, guys. Like I said, I figured I'd switch it up. I've been doing nothing but model tours, guys, and been in the business over going on 10 years now. I've got a lot of experience, guys. I've done I think almost 90 transactions in the last 3 years. So all new construction. Well, I would say 90% of them new construction. So the builder pays my commission. I pay a $2,000 rebate, guys. I have a discounted listing service, investor friendly. So for investors, if you want a rental, I'll also find you the tenant. I'll help you analyze the numbers, analyze the comps, make the right decision for cash flow, because I have many rentals myself. That's what I do, guys. First I was an investor, then I became a realtor. So yeah, guys, and then I'll get you. I'll do a tenant. I do a free tenant placement service, and I provide the lease, which is professionally drawn up by my attorney. So 941-879-4730, robertlunt.com, guys. You can go on my new construction tab, or if you want to resale, guys, resales actually in Parish. If you got cash, you know, or you want to be in a certain part of the community where there's no new construction being built all around you, you want a more finished part, you know, the resales are the ones that aren't selling, so we can negotiate great terms on those homes, guys, and great pricing. So hope to hear from you soon. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and have a great day.